Hi there, Dave Levine here. It's Thursday afternoon. I'm back in the car and an opportunity for me to capture my reflections and thoughts for the day. So here you go with today's reflections from a people developer and a podcast host. Been dealing a bit of both today, both on some of the people development side of things and also considering and working through some of the podcast issues as well, and as well as developing some of my online learning stuff for Sports Stories Academy. So it's been a pretty good day. My key reflections though for today is based on a call I had early this morning and then another one I had later today with two different clients, different parts of the world, different stages, different companies. But what's really made me think was about my kind of mode of operating and the depth that I go to and my purpose and style and intention of my sessions. I'm always very keen to try and be my true self, just practice what I preach, really access and listen to my feelings. But today I've done that and I'm just reflecting back on the depth that I went to with both clients. The first one this morning was very for the first time I've met a gentleman, and he just looked and felt really heavy and quite sad. And throughout the session we got to a point where I mentioned that and brought him to tears actually, and it was quite an emotional session, to say that he lived on the other side of the world. But it just in his style and his way, it just left me feeling that I needed to share that. And I did question myself as to whether it was too early to bring such a kind of a deep and broad issue up and give him that kind of feedback in a very sensitive and mindful way, or not. And I did, and I only hope on reflection that my intent came through and that he saw the value in it and will return having reflected it. And my true sense is that he will, because he did thank me, but I did take him to a place which I don't think he really expected. He did look for the answers, and I maybe pointed in a direction where he might look. So that was one case. And then this afternoon, a not dissimilar conversation, but in a very different way, where I was working with a person who was on a program, and they actually reached out to me to speak to me on a one-to-one basis because they wanted to talk about some of the content and some of the ongoing relationships. And again, I pushed quite hard, but I think for me it's really listening to that feelings, that intuition, and bringing those as real live content into the conversation. So I'm feeling really quite pleased that I've done that, and I think what's dropping out of all of my reflections and kind of bringing it through to sort of the analysis is the idea that I want to make a difference, and sometimes we can shortcut it and speed it up. And I think I'm playing with the idea of we don't have to speak for months and months and months before actually getting to the crux of some of the issues that are surrounding. So I think I'm playing with that idea without needing to be in a rush or too hard, but actually getting to the point of what makes a difference. So my intent is to really help, and to help quickly. So that's been good. And then I've also been developing a lot of content for the Maximising Your Coaching and Leadership Impact program, which I'm coming together. It's going to go live next week, and I'm feeling really good that the resources and the workbooks and the tools and the additional content that I'm developing is really coming together. So it'll be good to go as of Monday, and I'll develop it and add to it further over the months. But I think for me this has been a really kind of interesting week in terms of how I've managed my time, and that it's been concertinaed. I've got a pretty hectic day tomorrow with a podcast and two delivery podcasts and an edit, but it's allowed me time and space to really focus on what's important throughout the earlier parts of the week. So yeah, good day all around. Feeling pretty tired now, but I'm ready to just go for a bit of fresh air, get a bit of walking, look after myself, build my energy back up, because I'm conscious I've got another day to go and I need to perform my best tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for joining me. That's my reflections done for today, and I look forward to hooking in and being with you again tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye for now.